Hello, welcome to Nana's Journey. I'm Deanna, and today we're going to work on Block 2 of Fat Quarter Shop's Designer Mystery Quilt Block of the Month. Today's designer is Joanna Figueroa. I do not know how to say that. The block is called Stars Aligned, and this is actually one of my favorite blocks, so I'm glad it's going to be in the quilt. And these are the fabrics we are using. This fabric and this fabric actually have the same design, but this is tone on tone, so you're not going to be able to see it on camera. But it's real cute. And then we've got these. And these 4 patches here, well, not here, but are going to be used with these 2 fabrics. So let me get things cut out. I can't give you the sizes because it's not my pattern, but I am going to cut out differently for the flying geese. I'm going to cut out for the fast flying geese that does 4 at a time. They have you do the folded corner method. So I'm switching that cutting instructions. So I will be back when I'm finished. Okay, I have all my pieces cut out. F and D are for the 4 patch. I don't have my D tag, I lost it. These are half square triangles, so flying geese. These are going to be flying geese, and this is the center of the star. I do already have my colors marked. I just put a 1/2 inch ruler from corner to corner and marked on each side because I like to sew on the line. Did the same for the half square triangle, so we can do 2 at a time. So now that we've got everything cut out ready to go, let's get to the sewing machine. Okay, I've got a flying geese that I'm going to show you how to do a 2 at a time half square triangle and the 4 patch. If I'd thought about it ahead of time, I would have sewn some strips together and then just subcut these, but this is how the pattern had you do it, and I didn't think that far ahead. So we're just going to sew one of each of these to each other. Right sides together, so double check your tone on tone background to make sure it's the right side. And I am going to press towards the one with the darker print. Okay, there we go. So now we're just going to flip that over, and they will nest together. So those 2 will just lock right there like that. And there you have your 4 patch. For the 2 at a time half square triangle, I'm just going to sew on both of these lines. Then I will cut in between and press them to the dark. So we've got these trimmed, and there was nothing in this to trim, so I just cut off the threads. Now for the 4 at a time flying geese, or fast flying geese, it's called both, you're going to put your squares in the opposite corners, and you're going to sew down the line. And do just what you did for the 2 1/2 time half square triangle. Okay, I'm going to cut in between and press them up. Okay, that gives us some squared hearts. And we are going to take our other squares and put them in the corner and do the same thing. Okay, and I'm going to cut that in between there, and then we will have our flying geese. Okay, we have our 4 flying geese. So let me finish making the rest of the flying geese, the half square triangles and the 4 patches, and I will be back. Okay, now that we've got our units made, we need to make a 4 patch with these. This is how they're going to go. We're just going to put them together. And press in opposite directions. I pressed towards the triangle. Now you can nest. And there we have our unit. So let me get the others made and I'll be right back. Okay, we're going to start with the sawtooth star that is the center of the block. And we're just going to put the rows together and we will press towards the background pieces. We will just nest those seams. Okay, next we're going to take our flying geese and we'll put the green on top of the brown, gray. Okay, and we are going to press towards the bottom piece. Okay, now we can put the block together and it's just a simple 9 patch. So we're going to move these to the side. And I'll press this to the middle. Nope, I'm going to press this to the middle, and this to that side. Okay, there it's all finished, block number 2. And I want to thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you next time on Nana's Journey.